First and foremost, I would like to thank everyone for all my prayers, calls, text messages, and all my get well wishes during my time in the hospital. Those were a few days where, I definitely don't want to relive. I want to state that, as has been reported, I had no acknowledgement of what happened earlier that day on April 5th. Just stopped by to see a friend, play a few video games, things like that. Just basically in the wrong place at the wrong time. Worst case scenario happened. I want to thank President Peters and the NIU community, my professors and everyone that associated with this university and taking time to check on me and my well-being. And the extended caring hand of my family. My family even heard from Jerry Kill and his former staff, and we're greatly appreciated for all of that. I want to thank the doctors and the nurses at both Kishwaukee Hospital and OSF St. Anthony's Hospital. I owe them a life. I want to thank them as well, because they're truly lifesavers. I also want to thank the city of DeKalb and the DeKalb Police Department for the quick arrest of the suspects dealing with this case. I especially want to thank my teammates, Athletic Director Jeff Comfer, Coach Doeren, and my personal coach, Coach Toop. And my teammates did a good job of working around their class schedule and practices to come up and visit me and things like that, so that was really appreciated. Mr. Comfer, Coach Doeren, and Coach Toop were at the hospital where I was at for over 15 hours, which after my family arrived. And that means a lot to me, and that shows that they was committed to my recovery. The doctors have laid out what I need to do to get back in the classroom and also on the football field. This is where my focus will be for the meantime. I have been a student here for 2 years, and I've heard it said many times, but given my experience over the last couple of years, I have found the new meaning of forward together forward.
Questions?
On Ryan here today, the Chronicle. Can you talk about how much rehab you have and when the doctor told you may be able to get back to the football field?
Basically right now it's not too much of rehab. It's just more basically getting back on my feet, walking around, getting my strength back, doing things like, eating and doing a lot of breathing exercises and stuff like that. They said for about 6 months, until 6 months, I'll be able to do things like, start to exercise my legs and, do running exercises and basically start that kind of physical therapy in about 6 months.
You don't expect to play that this coming fall, then?
Not this season. I'm going to take my redshirt season this year. Just basically try to get back together and take one step.
He's going to be a coach.
Yeah, I'm gonna
He's got a whistle.
I'm gonna get my whistle and do what I can from there.
What does it mean to you that you will be able to be at the spring game this Saturday?
That's all I've been looking forward to since weeks from now. Just this Saturday coming up. Also, got into it with my coach a little bit in the room here, but I'm anxious to get out there and watch the guys get it on.
How good was it to see the guys, your teammates out of the hospital? I know they did a lot of stuff, but your reaction when you got to see them outside the hospital?
Oh, it was good. We had a couple of the linebackers and a few other guys come couple days ago, you know, they came, brought some pizza and stuff like that. You know, we were just all, you know, reminiscing and just, you know, doing what we do best, talking about football. And that's about it.
Can you talk about how you're feeling? Do you feel worse in the morning, or is there things that are very restricted right now that weren't before the incident?
No, I feel good when I wake up. I feel good going to sleep. It's kind of get better every day thing. You know, every day I wake up, I feel that much better, that much stronger. And it's a day-to-day process.
You said you spent your life with the doctors and nurses at the hospital. At what point, how long did you feel like you didn't know which way things were going to go for you?
I never really kind of had that mindset. It's just trying to get better every day. And thanking the nurses and everybody as much as possible. You know, trying to let them know that how much I really appreciate them and the things they done for me while I was there.
How long after the incident did you start to think about football again?
It wasn't too long. Definitely not too long. You know, even the first day I was, you know, when I got out of surgery, you know, I had some of my teammates there, and first thing I found myself asking about was how did practice go. So that definitely didn't take long.
How confident are you that you will play again?
Well, I'm very confident. You know, just talking to my doctors and stuff, they believe that I will sooner enough have a full recovery. And, you know, people say about bones, and when they come back and grow, you know, they get a lot bigger and stronger. So hopefully when I come back, I'll be that much bigger and that much tougher.
What have you learned through this experience? What has this experience taught you?
It's taught me a lot of things. The main thing it's taught me is that, you know, you just gotta never take things for granted, because you never know what situation that life can deal you. So, you know, it just made me love this game a lot much more. Made me love my family members and things like that a lot much more. And just brings a different kind of perspective to life.
You talked a lot about the hours that you received with the visits from your teammates and your coaches. When it was just you in the room, what were you thinking about?
Kind of the same thing. You know, my family members, and kind of just wanted to get it all over with. Just wanted to get back, you know, get back out here and get around my teammates and stuff again, and just kind of get back to doing what I'm used to doing.
Talk about your support outside the football team, but within the NIU community. A little bit more about that. Have you been getting a lot of letters, a lot of people that come up to you? And
it's been unbelievable, from even sororities and, you know, the alumni associations and things like that. I've been getting an unbelievable amount of letters from elementary school, second graders, and, you know, everybody around this town has just been unbelievable, and, you know, showing that they care.
Will you be returning to classes right away as well and getting help in that direction?
I'm not truly familiar about my whole, you know, class situation, but, you know, my teachers are doing what they can. They're helping me out as much as possible. They're basically giving me a little leeway and giving me a certain day and time. I just gotta basically play catch up, just, you know, turn in my work and the stuff that I miss. I won't have to start over, thankfully. So basically just picking up where I left off.
Talk about your injuries a little bit in detail.
I'll pass on that question.
how hard will it be to see a very veteran team on the field and you not being able to be out there?
You know, it's tough, but, you know, I'm just thankful to even be here. So, you know, it's tough for me, but also looking at it in a positive, you know, I'm happy enough just to be able to watch the game. So,
What do you do in your breathing exercises?
I actually have a, what's it called?
He had a collapsed lung, so they just give him the deal, helps build the pressure back and regain his
It's a little breathing machine that helps me expand my lungs, things like that. So, you know, just do that 10 times an hour, whenever I get a chance to. It's kind of a weird machine, but
Is that the only treatment that you have that you're going through right now? It's just the breathing machine? If so, what other treatments are you taking, like physical therapy or anything like that?
Basically, my physical therapy is getting up and moving around as much as possible. And that's about it. Like I said, for right now, it's just basically getting my strength back.
Do
So
you
you're
feel
not seeing
fatigued
a doctor?
during the day as you progress? You say you're getting better each day, but do you get to the point in the day where you're fatigued or?
You can say that when I do a lot of moving around, I tend to, get back home and do a lot of sleeping and stuff like that. But, it's a lot better because like when I first got up and started moving around, I had, dizziness and, it was kind of hard. But now, I get up with no problem, no dizziness. I used to lose color in my face when I get up. And now none of that occurs.